Good day, sir. My name is Anand, and I'm here to give an introduction for our group assignment, which is about DB Shankar, a logistic company. First of all, what is logistic management? Logistic management is a component of supply chain management is that used to meet customer demands through the planning, control, and implementation of the efficient movement and storage of related information, goods and services from the point of origin to the point of destination. In other words, logistic management is used to fulfill customers' order. The process of logistic management starts with the gathering of raw materials and continues all the way through the stage of transporting items to their final destination. Logistics are the primarily area of focus for DB Schenker, which is a branch of the German train operator Ushbahn. It includes departments for airline and maritime freight in addition to the contract logistics department. In his biography, Hartmann Madam, who was serving as CEO of Ushbahn at the time, explained that the acquisition of international logistics companies was motivated by client demand.
I'm going to present about DB Shankar's company's logistic management. DB Shankar Malaysia provides complete supply chain management solution. The company has 28 facilities in Peninsular Malaysia with a total footprint of more than 2.8 million square feet. They provide a comprehensive worldwide transportation network that is backed up by local offices all around the world. Second, DB Shankar understands the customer business and provides innovative and rapid logistics solution. They collaborate intensively with each of their customers to offer tailored solution. Third, Shankar's worldwide logistics network and strong local presence in countries all over the world, including Malaysia. The company provides connectivity for 4 forms of transport to improve delivery speed and cost in all countries in Malaysia. Value-added service and warehouse products from the company produce real end-to-end solutions that cover the world supply chain. For this, DB Shankar provides several other services: customs clearance, co-packing, fulfillment, manufacturing supply, project shipment, fair and exhibits service, and eco-friendly transportations all ensure success, regardless of the consumer market they serve.
DB Shankar Logistic Activities. Type of logistic services. There are 3 types of logistic services. First logistic services is production logistic, which means encompasses all processes related to the supply of manufacturing operation, including kitting and sub-assembly, as well as JIT and JIS delivery. They prioritize keeping their supply chain lean, supplying only the right number of goods to ensure on-time production. The organization manages all areas of supply for their industrial process using cutting-edge technology. Type of logistic services in production logistics. First, material consolidation at origin, order management, inbound transportation, VMI services, supplier park solution, line side feeding, order sequencing, quality assurance, kitting and pre-production preparation, and the last one is unpackaging or packaging services. And the second logistic service in DB Shankar is fulfillment logistics services. It's the final leg of supply chain to the next level. It's maintained on time delivery and client certification because it is one of the last step before goods reach clients. The last leg of supply chain is frequently the most crucial. DB Shankar's fulfillment logistics contributes to the success of their supply chain. They are here to make fulfillment brief from assuring prompt delivery client orders to caring for their goods in a safe and secure atmosphere. Their fulfillment service cover installation and management manufacture outbound warehouses, regional or national distribution center in dedicated or shared environments, ex-dock or merged in transit hubs. Second, semi-finished and finals items are delivered to the distribution warehouse. Third, warehousing and storage as well as postponement services. Fourth, product call-off and PO or SO management. Fifth, coordination of retail, business, and consumer client deliveries. And the last one is manage inventory, visibility, tracking, and planning. And the third logistic services is e-commerce logistic solution. E-commerce logistic solution is their omni-channel solution and encompasses all area of e-commerce warehouse services from accepting massive volume of delivery to arranging package delivery for small purchases. Furthermore, when paired with their contract and lead logistic program, they have access to a comprehensive set of logistic services. And the additional service is value-added services, which mean reconfiguration, sequencing, and sub-assembly services, SKD, which means semi-knocked down, and CKD, completely knocked down. And the fourth one is quality checks, customization, for example, stitching, laser engraving, packaging services, packing, shrinking, wrapping, and labeling, and price taking. Then reverse logistic, for example, repair and warranty checks. And the last one is return handling.
2.3 Problem or challenges faced by DB Schenker. The global container shortage is a major problem for the logistics industry. Ships are lining up in front of the harbor, and lack of containers and rising shipping rates are all having an impact. Yantian, one of the China's biggest port, was forced to close due to COVID-19, causing massive delays. Furthermore, real-time visibility, digital collaboration, and innovative supply chain solution can provide shippers with a competitive advantage. To handle the massive market, DB Schenker relies heavily on large customer and strategic partnership with customers. The challenges in managing supply chain activities are lack of accurate data on shipping conditions. Some logistics companies falsify the information on how they have shipped certain goods. Second challenges are fast-changing markets. The goal is to stay efficient in these changing times. Companies would have to be more flexible. Next challenges are risk management due to the constant change in the market coming from a variety of sources such as customer demands, political agendas, and global sourcing.
The next part is poor supplier performance and solution. It can be caused by a variety of factors, ranging from a single activity behavior or even to a series to them occurring in succession or concurrently. There is some poor supplier performance might be caused by overestimation of talents, ability, and knowledge. Second one is mishandling of the supply chain, and the third one is misunderstanding of the requirement of the organization. And then organizational factors that contribute to a supplier's poor performance include failure to recognize, manage, and respond to supplier risk. The second one is financial troubles resulting in requiring late payment. And the third one is failure to follow agreed open ordering norms and process. Now we see how to overcome poor supplier performance. The first one is creating and implementing any necessary fix to bring everything back on track. It is critical for the organization to handle any occurrence of unfavorable or bad performance that can be ascribed to the supplier regardless of severity. The second one is terminating or refusing to use the contract. The solution to the supplier bad performance may be quickly, easily, and inexpensive, or they could be the opposite in one or two ways. Changes to communicate method, expenses, service levels, and so on may be involved. Moving to the next part, which is how DB Schenker addressing missing inventory in warehouse. The first one is plan of capacity. Each warehouse will have a design area for pallet storage. For better place planning, they might assign a set number of pallets to each product type. The second one is use visible product labeling. With hundreds of products may to which look alike, there is always the opportunity for product to get mixed up or misplaced. An ideal way to prevent such lost stock with visible product labeling. The third one is train staff in safe handling practice, providing through training to warehouse staffs on how to lay pallets, manage pallets with appropriate label, perishable and non-perishable items, and so on will significantly reduce and lost warehouse inventory cost. Now, after that, I explain how DB Schenker overcome the delay of cargo arrive at warehouse. The first one is use multiple carrier. By spreading your order across multiple carriers, you can help to decrease the delay that will over your customer's care team. The second one is partner with a e-commerce fulfillment provider. Fulfillment provider can help to ease this burden through their advanced technological infrastructure and relationship with major carrier, which enable them to handle late deliveries effectively on their behalf. The next part is which DB Schenker maintain excellent relationship between vendors. First one is communication. The first step of nurturing an effective business relationship is establishing and maintaining a connection. The second one is provide lead time. Keep their vendors informed about new company goals and special delays early on. This allows them to advise appropriate inventory for them and plan for greater orders. That's all from me, sir. Thank you.
For me, the most interesting thing that I have learned is how a corporation controls its logistics. This involves the premise that logistic management can change consumer behavior, as well as marketing disciplines are often responsible for influencing consumer behavior, and their consequences have an impact on logistic management. The ability of business to deliver high quality goods and services that are designed to satisfy customer requests and wants will be decided and referred to by the convenient element, such as how the company addresses and approach its client. With good logistic management, the flexible and non-rigid logistic management. The logistic management system will also outline the company's goals, and the system's methodology can assess customer satisfaction.
Based on my reflection, how a business address its logistical challenge and issues in the logistical component. A company's logistic department needs to be run well. This is due to the potential influence on the company's productivity in terms of logistical and transportation. The productivity can be measured by taking into consideration human labor, which is tied to warehousing as well as the output and input that the company produces. Additionally, one of the challenges that usually arises in storage and logistics is the question of pricing as well as quantity necessary. The organization needs to move more rapidly to address the issues, since failing to handle logistical concern could give customers an unfavorable opinion of the brand. If this occurs, the company's reputation may suffer, which would have an influence on future profitability.
Based on my reflection, I have realized the relevance of supply chain management in logistics and transportation. There are various benefits of supply chain management for the organization, including the fact that it is a fundamental framework for logistic management. This is visible in terms of planning and logistics as a critical contributor to recognizing capacity constraints that may make it difficult to meet delivery needs. There are various aspects that could affect a company's or firm's capacity to use supply chain management, including building the correct connection structures and increasing communication. In the management of logistics, a well-run supply chain which covers the critical passage such as supplier, customer, and many more improve the long-term performance of the organization. Establishing an acceptable connection structure is one of the fundamental aspects.
So the reflection that I got is that the review of procurement, which includes the point like supply selection and evaluation, which the company needs to identify the needs of supply which can affect the procurement of the company, mainly entails stating an organization's need and then evaluating how well various potential suppliers can fulfill the need. This also covers concerns like situations analysis, possible source identification, picking the optimal supply, and evaluation. In addition, sustainable procurement relates to the process in which purchases are done. It does this by combining social and environmental issues into the every step of the shopping process in an effort to mitigate the negative consequence of purchases on the environment and human health.
That transportation is a critical component of maintaining and enhancing the company's successful logistic and transportation operation. The location of warehousing, vendors, retail outlets, and customer have to direct impact on the cost of transportation and logistic. In addition, according to me, the type of inventory required is also determined by the manner or type of transportation utilized, the type of packaging required, as well as the rules impact package selection. The company's efficacy can be considerable, influenced by the mode of transportation, which depend on elements like speed, capability, flexibility, capacity, and a host of other aspects.
In conclusion, to meet consumer requests, logistic management is used to organize, control, and implement the efficient transportation and storage of connected information, products, and services from origin to destination. So the perfect example is DB Schenker, a subsidiary of German railway company. This one is primarily concerned with logistics. Schenker acquires Steins AG and the Schenker brand name as a result of this study. DB Schenker is Deutsche Bahn holding company for all of the railroads transportation and logistic activities. In the context of DB Schenker, Schenker AG and its different subsidiaries are in charge of international logistic endeavors. As a result of the foundation built in 2002 by DB AG for the world famous merger of logistic industry. Titan Steins AG and Shankar, both Yushban and Shankar have a long and distinguished history. So that's all from us, sir. Thank you.